is there any hope for the Greek Orthodox Archdiocese and the Ecumenical Patriarchate? God bless. Well, I am part of the Ecumenical Patriarchate directly. I do think there's hope, but obviously there's a lot of difficulties regarding the geopolitical situation and some of the policies of the EP itself. As someone on the ground himself, my main thing is, debate. One of the reasons why the EP does a lot of things that kind of bogs people's mind is because of the geopolitical situation of the Ecumenical Patriarchate being in Constantinople. The Patriarch Bartholomew definitely thinks, whether that is actually true or not, that's a different question, but he definitely does believe that any wrong move he might make is going to make the Turkish government angry, and that's one of the reasons why he is very much aligning himself to the U.S. government, for the same reason why the Ecumenical Patriarchate allied with the British government, right, during the conflicts during the First World War and the aftermath of it, which is why, right, the initial Turkish policy of skepticism towards the Ecumenical Patriarchate ended up being the case, is because, well, you guys sided with the British, and now we got the country back, so what are you guys going to do about it, right? And this is why there's the whole Turkish Patriarchate story and all of that. I guess that's a different story, but I mean, I have hope. I think there's certain things they do properly that you can look at other jurisdictions that they don't properly do. There's also a lot of problems that needs to be solved, but I think the source of a lot of the issues that people have problems with regards to Ukraine, which I can say very clearly that I definitely think the Ecumenical Patriarch is wrong on the Ukraine situation. A lot of it is because of geopolitical situation and EP's alliance, whether they want to or not. EP's alliance with the United States government and the aftermath of it. I don't think they should be allied with the United States, but you can't really say they should be allied with Russia either, because Russia has a history of kind of just using different nations and groups and kind of just like, okay, I used you, now get away, right? So Russia does have a history of doing that, which is why it's not as simple as it looks like. That's kind of my take on the Ecumenical Patriarchate as someone who lives in Istanbul, right? So what would you say, Jay, as what was your take on the Greek church in mostly, abroad?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. It gets complex in other countries. I mean, in the United States, it's pretty cut and dry typically when it comes to what you can and shouldn't support. And so, a lot of the GOA is pretty bad news in the U.S. And so I would just say, like Father Mikhail did a video last night that was really good, where he was talking about how, you don't need to be giving these people your money. So it's time to move on to, in my view, churches that are more faithful. So try to find one that's more faithful, because if in the United States, unfortunately, a lot of the Greek Orthodox Archdiocese is basically just an adjunct of the Democratic Party openly. So, I mean, the Democratic Party is crazy. So why are you supporting these people? It's just nuts. I mean, and they make it very easy for you to figure out. It's not like you have to go get some PhD to figure out, what these people are supporting. It's all public. So I would say, yeah, don't support these people. Vote with your dollars.